Ogamba.
Ogamba,
Yes.
the current CS of education, I know him. He have been the chairman of KenGen. He's a very competent Kenyan whom I know will turn around the education system in our country. But Victor, when I was in the University of Nairobi, I was elected to be the SONU president in the year 2000. But within 7 months, I was jailed 11 times. I was tortured.
What do you mean?
I was tortured. I was intimidated. I was expelled from the university for being against commercialization of education through the introduction of parallel degree program that time. Because I knew if you want to destroy this nation, you just commercialize education. And then we'll only have the rich, even if they are idiots, studying medicine and professional courses that cost very high. And since some of them may be idiots, they will send Kenyans to medical tourism. In countries that don't train their doctors well, as the University of Nairobi, like India, we have been going there. We have gone back to herbal medicine. We have buildings collapsing because those who access civil engineering were those people with money, and they may not be competent enough. So I have been very consistent in being against commercialization of education. But we can make education very free in Kenya. Victor, we have HELB loan, which is 32 billion. We have NGAF bursary, which is 1 billion. We have CDF bursary, which is 20 billion. We have presidential bursary, which is 3 billion. We have student capitation, which is 200 billion. We have county government bursaries, which is approximately 30 billion. We have university funding, university fund, which is 20 billion. All this is passing through the hands of commercial eaters so that they can eat the money. Commercial eaters are the likes of the salaries and remuneration that we pay for 290 CDF officers and officers. It is the amount of money we pay to 1,800 ward bursary committees. It is the money that we pay to 47 county coordinators of NGAF, National Government Affirmative Action Fund. It is the amount of money that we pay for the management of higher education loan board, including renting anniversary towers. It is the amount of money that we pay for all these allowances that goes there. If we take the 306 billion, put them together, because the government is the owner of this 306 billion. The government, through NEMIS, have the individual number of each student, the grade the student is, the school the student is, the head teacher, the account number of the school of that student. So instead of passing through so many eaters, why don't the government take the 306 billion, send, for instance, 200,000 for education of university students? We'll only be able to use around 60 billion for that purpose. Send 50,000 to the 3 million students we have in high schools. We'll only be able to use around another 150 billion. So in total, we can make university education so free if we put all these funds together. And since the government is the owner of the fund, the government can send this money to every student because they have NEMIS number. We registered all our students, so the government knows the grade in which the student is, they know the school, they know the head teacher, they know the account number. So why do you have to give Mheshimiwa here money to go and give students? What for? It's the same government. So why should it pass through my voter here? And he's a very good friend of mine. But he should be given money for the roads, money for construction of those classrooms, but for bursary, send directly to the students. And we'll make education very free. Why should we have to give higher education loan board that money? Send direct to students. Why do you have to give money to county if it is for bursary? So that the governors can eat something, so that the MCS can eat something, so that the 1,800 bursary offices can be used to rent those offices, can be used for those committees, and every committee want to eat something. That is why we have schools that don't exist. You see a gate, but there is no school. You see briefcase schools. You see ghost students being issued the checks. You see a headmaster, a principal, colluding with the ward bursary committee, give fake names, take the money, remove from the account, give to the committees, and eat something small.
I'll come back to Mheshimiwa later on, and perhaps